Whether you're a frequent flyer or heading to the airport for the first time in years. Today we're talking about the 20 worst airport mistakes people make and sprinkling in some fun facts about airports. Give us all a laugh. So grab your boarding pass and let's take off. Mistake number 1, arriving too late. Yes. We say 2 hours before a flight within the United States, 3 hours international. Well, guess what? Arriving late, security lines, bag drops, and long walks too far away gates takes time. Don't cut it close. Do not do it. Fun fact, the world's longest airport, if you can believe this, walk is in Frankfurt, Germany. And in Frankfurt, Germany, it can take 45 minutes to walk from one to the other. Crazy. Okay, so some countries require your passport to be valid at least 6 months beyond your return date. Mexico is like this. We're like this. Most countries, a lot of countries are like this. So don't let that tiny detail ruin your trip. I had a good friend many years ago, and she got married, and on her honeymoon, her passport was within 6 months. She did not get on that cruise ship. So they spent their honeymoon at home, lost the money, travel insurance too, but we'll get to that. Fun fact, Singapore has one of the world's most powerful passports. You can enter over 190 countries visa-free. Crazy, Singapore, love it. Okay. Another mistake is jamming everything into your carry-on. My friends, it may shock you if you haven't traveled in 2025 yet, but airlines are stricter than ever with size and weight. Pack smart. Fun fact, the heaviest bag ever weighed was over 200 pounds, and that person was carrying coins. Yes, coins, over 200 pounds. But your suitcases, your carry-ons are being weighed now. Even your carry-on getting onto an Amtrak train is weighed. So look and see what your airline allows. Amtrak is 25 pounds. Most airlines are 25 pounds. Just be aware of that. Pack light, my friends. Pack light. You don't need that third pair of pants. You don't need that fourth dress. So just consider those things. And your shoes, wear your heaviest pair of shoes. Pack your other pair. Don't forget your beach shoes or your flip-flops. And don't forget something that looks a little bit dressier that you can wear to an upscale evening. Okay, so parking lots. Parking lots in Atlanta, Georgia went up double in the price. And why? Well, because they're closing off some of the parking lots, building new parking lots, but parking lots always fill up fast. So please make your reservation for your parking lot in advance. That way you don't have trouble parking, doesn't get you late going to your gate. Okay, TSA fact. TSA confiscates around 40 pounds of prohibited items per day in the biggest airports. 40 pounds of confiscated nail files. Yeah, metal nail files, can't bring them, ladies. Don't do it. Okay, so another safety rule, still forgetting the 311 liquid rule. My friends, that toothpaste explosion in your suitcase can delay you. And when they talk about that 311 rule, that's 3.4 ounces, all put into one quart size bag. So your toothpaste, if it's not 3.4 ounces or smaller, the container for it, you cannot bring the big containers. They will slow you down at security. They will make you wait until they feel like going through your luggage and showing you, no, even though that tube is all rolled up, you've got less than 1 ounce in there. That's actually a 5-ounce tube. You're not allowed to have that. What would you like to do? Duh, throw it away. Let me get on with my trip. But know your 311. All of your liquids have to be 3.4 ounces or less in a carry-on onto a plane. Trains are different. They don't care what liquids you bring. They want you to bring your own liquids. But on a plane, 3.4 ounces or smaller, and all of those you have with you, whether it's your foundation for your makeup or your toothpaste, they all need to be in one quart-size bag. Okay, so airports are like cities. Cities can be vast, airports can be vast. Know your terminal and gate ahead of time. Don't get lost and miss your flight. Before you fly, download on your cell phone the app for that airline. That's going to give you updates. If you have a gate change, you're going to know that ahead of time, and you can be in the right place and not running across the airport. I have had to do that before. Okay, leaving electronics buried. When you're traveling, security wants your laptop out and ready unless you're security cleared to go through one of the other pre-check lines. Don't be the one unpacking that jigsaw puzzle that you had to manipulate to get into that bag because your laptop's on the bottom. Don't be that person. Make sure your cords and chargers are at the front of the line, easy to pull out. Fun fact, the busiest travel day of the year, the Sunday after Thanksgiving in the United States. Yes, worldwide. The busiest day is in the United States because of Thanksgiving. Crazy. So, flight delays. Why do you want travel insurance? Because a lot of things can be fixed or at least mitigated with travel insurance. Flight delays, lost luggage, cancellations, they happen. Travel insurance is your safety net. What if you're doing something and you get hurt when you're away? Well, trip continuance on your travel insurance could save the day. So, not signing up for airline alerts is also a big, big issue. If your gate changes, you don't get the alert. You might be halfway across the airport when that happens. Forgetting to charge devices. There's nothing worse than a dead phone right before your mobile pass scan. Yeah, we're scanning them now on our mobile phone. If that phone goes dead, you're not getting on that plane. It's not their responsibility, it's yours. So, phone chargers, having your phone fully charged. Ignoring time zones. Wow. If we're traveling internationally, pow, they hit us good. But double check your departure and arrival times, and don't confuse AM with PM. Yes, I can leave on one day, I can arrive on the next day. That's also a confusing part. Fun fact, some airports like India's Chennai Airport actually operate in 2 time zones. One airport, they operate in 2 time zones. Official and aviation time. Crazy. So, skip the boots with 10 buckles, layer up smart. You'll be glad that you don't wear those boots with buckles because they will call you out every single time. They take a long time to get off. They take a long time to get on. And even if you can wear your shoes through the pre-check TSA lines, you're not getting through with those boots. You will have to take them off. You will be flagged. It will slow you down. Don't wear them. Airport food can be pricey. And flights often don't feed you. So pack snacks. Yes, pack snacks. They care about your liquids, and when you get into some international countries, you can't have that fresh fruit. It will cause problems there too. So, pack your snacks smartly. Fun fact, Denver International Airport is larger than Manhattan. Bring snacks and walking shoes. Yes, walking shoes to the airport. Airplane air is also very, very dry. Bring a reusable bottle and fill it post-security. And another thing in 2025, a lot of our cups that we use, if they're insulated to keep it cold and that's a voided pocket that they can't see in through x-rays, it will be confiscated. You will have to throw it away or give it to somebody who's not flying, which you're already past the point of doing that, so it's a big hassle. Do not bring one of those. Consider the collapsible bottles or just a quick Dollar Tree bottle. We're going to go over those in a different video that you can fill up once you're past all security with the water fountain drinking waters. It's going to save you $5 from buying a water on that side of the gate. So, don't zone out at the gate and miss your flight. I can't tell you how many people put in earphones or they're traveling so much they fall asleep and miss their train, miss their flight. don't do it. Don't zone out. Be alert. Put a couple of different timers on your phone that's going to alert you. Hey, I've got 30 minutes before boarding. You might want to go to the restroom. Then don't wait until they're boarding to go to the restroom. Stay alert. Okay, so put your name on the inside and the outside of your luggage. Yes, yes, yes. Things on the outside can get torn off. And we also don't need the entire world knowing our address, okay? Our phone number is good enough. Address is inside, outside is our name and our phone number. If the tag falls off, your suitcase could go on its own vacation. So it has happened. They're just little stickers telling the destination to scan it and letting all these electronics. A lot of times a human doesn't even touch your bag if it's all perfect once it goes out of your sight on those conveyor belts. So put your name inside the bag with your phone number as well. Yes, those seats are comfy, but set an alarm when you're napping near the gate so you don't miss that flight. If your flight's delayed, rebook immediately. If you have that app on your phone, do it right then. Because if you go and you stand in a line, half of the people that just missed that flight that was canceled, delayed, whatever, they've already rebooked sitting down at the seat. Now all those people going to a live person to try and get on the next plane that's not canceled, the plane's probably already full and all those people are already ahead of you. So be one of those people who are prepared, who do have it downloaded and can act quickly. The early bird gets the worm or gets the next seat out, however you want to word that. Fun fact, the most delayed airport in the world. Can you guess it? Guess it? Guess it? Put it in comments down below. I want your comments. Okay. As of recent stats, I think they're 2023, but yeah. That's Toronto Pearson. You're not going to believe this. Where if over 50% of their flights are delayed. Now, I know here in the United States, those planes push back and then they sit there for 5 minutes. Well, as soon as they close their doors and they push back, they're on time, even though we may be sitting on the tarmac for the next 30 minutes to an hour waiting to take off. Yeah, it's all in the way you compute it. But cameras, jewelry, medications, prescriptions, keep those in your carry-on bags. Check bags can get lost, delayed, or yes, rummaged through. What happens if security has to go through your bag and a completely innocent thing, something gets knocked out, something falls between the creases, something somewhere happens, and even though it wasn't stolen, it's now misplaced and your bag is gone. The item is there with no identification. Just keep those things in your personal carry-on bag. So there you have it. 20 airport mistakes to avoid and some fun facts to impress your seatmate. Got your own airport horror story or travel story? I want to hear it. Put it in the comments down below. I want to know the best and the worst of it all. So, and please, please, please give me a thumbs up and hit that subscribe. And if you like this channel, ring that bell. And that way you get alerted every time I come out with a new video. And I want you right here with me. Have a great day. Bye, my friends.